This video is gonna be a very dark feminine with a dewy look because, as we all know, winter makes our skin really dry and I really don't like dry makeup. So I'm gonna be doing a super dewy, super glowy makeup, which is why I bought a Saie Sheer Glow. That is very nice. So I'm gonna be starting with my color corrector because of my hyperpigmentation. So let's get started with this. So I actually don't have any under eyes or dark circles, but I still like going under my eyes with the color corrector that I have left on this beauty sponge. Just dab it under my eyes so it can wipe off the excess sitting on the sponge. So now I'm going to be using this Saie Glow. This is in the shade Rose Glow. I bought it just yesterday. This is a very nice highlighter. Well, this is actually a primer. This has a primer base, so it can work both as a highlighter and a primer. So let's get started with this. So this is so shimmery. I really liked it. Onto this side, I'm gonna be using my Charlotte Tilbury Flawless filter on top of this to give them a glowy look. Here's a trick. While blending out this highlighter, I feel like that if I use a beauty blender, it'll suck on most of the product, but I feel like a brush would be a great choice for hair. So let's blend it. See, this is so amazing. Makes your whole skin glowy. I don't know, is it just me or everyone else, but whenever I'm using a brush or beauty blender, I need to blend things with my right hand, not my left hand. Feels like my left hand can't do any work. Okay, so it's all blended in. Let's run off the excess on my hands. See, it's shining as well. Trying for my Charlotte Tilbury Flawless filter. I'm going to be using this on top of the Saie Glow that I used. A little bit too much than the one that I used to use when it was summertime. This I'm going to be blending with a beauty blender. This works as a primer as well, and also, you know, a very light skin tint. My Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Foundation. This is in the shade 6W. Not much. 2 drops of this foundation is more than enough. Okay, I think that this foundation is gonna last me 2 to 3 years. I like using a little bit more foundation on the area. Blend. I'm gonna be using my NARS Concealer. So this is a concealer shade that is exactly my skin tone for my hyperpigmentation, because if I use a lighter concealer to hide my hyperpigmentation, it'll either look ashy or it won't hide hyperpigmentation at all. So I'm going to be using a little amount of it on these areas just to hide the hyperpigmentation. Then I'm going to be using a brighter concealer for my under eyes in this area to make it look balanced. So as you can see, my hyperpigmentation is all hidden away. Well, right now I don't have that much of a hyperpigmentation. It's all gone now. There's still a slight amount, but I'm sure that'll be gone too. So now I'm going to be using the lighter concealer that I was talking about from under eyes and over this area to make my face brighter. This is the one. This is the e.l.f. Camo 16-hour concealer. The camera is not focusing right now. Wait. Okay, so it won't focus. So this is for my under eyes. Over here and for this area. and slide from my nose. Concealers are all blended in. Now for the dewy part, I'm again gonna be using the Saie Glow to make my face more dewy. But as you can see right now, I have a very flawless base. The base is looking really nice and really good. The reason why I used a beauty sponge right now, not a brush, because I previously used this product and too much of it can make my makeup look very cakey and creasy. So I'll do a very light makeup for my eyes. I'm gonna be using this Revolution palette, which I bought around 8 years ago, I guess, when I was a kid and I didn't know what makeup used to be. See, even the name is not here right now. You can see it on the back that it's from Revolution. So these are the shades that I really use. This one is totally gone, I don't know why. So anyways, I'm gonna be using this black one today with a little tint of this brown one. I like using my hands for my eyeshadow. Let's get on with it. So now I'm gonna be using a black one, just a small amount of the black one, because too much black will make my skin look black. I went to the salon for doing a manicure and pedicure. As you can see, I have nail polish, which is half because I bite my nails. For making my eyes even shine, I'm going to be using a little bit of a silver color. It's not the shimmery silver, but a really nice one. I'm just going to dab it on the half of my eyes, just like this. So it looks good. And just dab it to the whole area, just like so. Now it's time for a kajal. I'm gonna be using it under my eyes. I don't actually know how to use this, but I have seen a lot of people do it. Tears are coming out right now. Why do I make a joke of myself? Anyways, okay. So there was this hack that I actually saw that the YouTuber was going with this, and then they used to do like this, so it would make their skin, their eyes very smoky. But I feel that if I do the same thing, then people are just gonna think that I'm a dumb person for doing this, and they'll make jokes about me. So I'm gonna be skipping that part. It's time for my Dior palette. My inner portion of my eyes, my inner eyes, I'm gonna be using this one. So my eyes are done. I went off camera and did this one. I'm gonna be using a very nice eyeliner from the drugstore brand, which I have. It's from White House. So let's get back after I'm done with my eyeliner. I'm gonna be doing it, off camera, because whenever I'm applying liner on camera, I feel like I look like a dumb person. So anyway, so now I'm gonna be using my Fenty Beauty Hella Thick mascara. So this mascara makes my eyebrows, my eyelashes really volumizing. So now for my brows, I'm going to be using this Anastasia Beverly Hills eyebrow gel. The basic thing about having a very dewy and a glowy look is that you'll be using all your powder products at first, then you can apply your cream products, because cream products make your skin really bright. So now I'm going to be using my Too Faced contour. This is the chocolate contour. I shall be using 3 blushes today. So the first powder blush is my Tilbury Cheek to Chic Pillow Talk palette. let's take a very nice amount like this and swirl it on my cheeks and on my nose. I'll be using my Charlotte Tilbury Blush and Glow Dew. This one has a very bright pink which makes the skin look really good. The powder product is done, and now I'm going to be using this Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Compact in the shade 1 Fair, using the same palette for a powder highlighter. I'll start my makeup right now with a really tiny amount of powder. For making your skin look dewy, you will need to use a little bit of powder, not too much. With the cream products, so at first let's do our bronzer. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Glow Skin Bronzer. Like this and this. In blush, I'll be using 2 consecutive blushes. So one is this amazing One Size Attention Seeker Chic Clapper. This, I'm just gonna be using my hands for this portion. Now for a more enhanced look, I'm going to be using this Rare Beauty Melting Blush in the shade Nearly. Now let's get in with my Rare Beauty Luminizer. Blend it. So now, the one thing that I do to get a more glowy look is I love using my Revolution 4K palette and using this shade for my highlighter. So let's use it. Take a lot. See, it instantly makes your skin glow. For a more glowy skin, what you can do is you can introduce a dewy primer. So I ordered this dewy primer, Charlotte Tilbury Wonder Glow Primer, and it's a really nice one. I'm going to be using a lot right now, then I'm going to be blending it all out. And this high point as well. Ooh, looks nice. Now let's set my face. I'm going to be using my Urban Decay All Nighter Spray to set my face. Then I'm gonna go with the lipstick. I'll be using a Rhode lip tint to make my lips look shiny. Now for the lip combo, I'm gonna be using this Nirvana lipsticks Timeless Love. On top of it, I'm going to be using my Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk Mini Lipstick. So the makeup is all done, and as you can see, I achieved a very dewy look. I hope you all like this tutorial. Let's see you guys on the next video when I make one. Bye.